Alright. Should be ready. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, back for more ISS 98. I just played one more game. I did kind of start. This is not the idea is not to start and finish this whole World Cup thing, which I just realized they called it the International Cup because this isn't like FIFA sponsored or anything. So there's no World Cup. You just have player names and everything. So I'm playing as the United States. I just tied with Canada, and I'm not ashamed to admit that one goal that I got was an own goal by the Canadians. So that was great. It was really satisfying to play 2 games and only score 1 goal, which I did on a complete show of luck by the Canadians being stupid. So I'm gonna play. Alright, next up is Jamaica, and you might notice a new name in the lineup up here. His name's written in all caps because it's the only way you can go. Yeah, it's Thrillo. So I figured I was hoping that it would be a little bit deeper. New record. I think I know what that is. No, not that. What was it? Alright, fine. They told me that I had a record for most yellow cards. I had 2, so it was like, so what? So yeah, I made a forward named Thrillo. I switched the formation. Actually, you know what? I should switch it to a different formation with 3. 3-3 now. That's not how I want this. Yeah, definitely not that. I definitely don't want 1 defender though, so. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure that Thrillo is actually up there because when I started, I only had 2 forwards up there, and they just immediately put him as a midfielder, even though he's a forward. So it was like, what the fuck? Cool. So yeah, it wasn't too deep of a create a player thing, but we're just tossing Thrillo in there, see if he can put some in the net. This will just be one more game, maybe 2, probably not. Hopefully I'll get to play some tomorrow and start on Body Harvest tomorrow. See, I'll take the ball. Don't care. Alright, let's see how this goes. And of course I put Thrillo on the US squad because America. And you know how Americans love their soccer. Oh my god, fuck you. Get in there. That was actually a good offensive show, I think. It made me feel stronger than I had before. You sure about that? Okay. Is there a strategic value to kicking it over the goal? Because I feel like when I do it, it's a fuck up. It's a complete fuck up. But I feel like I've noticed the computers do it more than once, and it seems intentional. So I'm wondering if that's like a strategy that people use. Son of a bitch. Get it.
Number 21.
No, I wanted to.
Number 9.
Suck a dick.
There's no whistle.
There's no whistle. No. Fuck you. We're playing hard and dirty soccer here. The most brutal game in the world. Soccer. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like I'm making fun. I don't know, and I'm trying to have fun with it. Just like I do with NASCAR. It's like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying not to brag on it. Oh fuck. Oh wow. Nice. Get that back out there. Don't let this go out of bounds. Get the ball. Get it. You got this. Ah, I hit the start button. Oh yeah. So one thing I did change last time, I was just using the gold controller because I had it out. But I realized I haven't been using my Hori pad lately. So I figured I'd give it a try. And I think it's been going well, actually. Except for the part that sometimes I'm so desperate to shoot the ball that my hand slips and I hit the B button, but I also hit the start button because it's real close there.
What can they make from this?
If I was if I was more calm, I feel like I'd actually not do that, and I'd be like totally fucking golden,
Surely this one. What a fantastic shot.
like I did just again. So you heard that too. You heard me hit the thing like 3 times, like go. So yeah, that's the thing that'll happen if you're too anxious. Then you'll hit the start button when you hit the B really hard.
He passes it to the left.
But this controller's felt great, honestly, especially the big, huge thumbstick. It feels awesome for a game like this, where you're kind of like
Rough play.
holding a direction. You gotta kind of like take wide angles to things just to make sure you keep moving, but you don't want to commit too hard to one direction or the other. It feels really good for that.
Well taken.
Unlike Gex, where I think it was Gex. I threw it on for Gex at one point, and I remember it wasn't. I don't think it was on camera, but I remember thinking that like, oh, Gex is not suited for the dead zones that are on the controller. This particular controller right here. I think they may play a little bit differently in that particular case. So it's really a controller that isn't suited immediately for every single game. So that's why I don't just go like, oh, that was out of bounds. Fuck you. I should get a goal kick.
Jamaica, USA. They're passing well.
So it's not a controller that you should be able to use for every single game, especially the way that the shoulder buttons are used. And that's another thing that I thought about. I was like, well, I'm not really using the shoulder buttons in this game, so that's good. The shoulder or the Z trigger. Because the one thing that I think the Brawler 64, the Retro Fighters controller, does really well is, even though you have to put the shoulder buttons in an actual shoulder button position, you lose that Z trigger, which is like the best placement ever, and one of the reasons I do love the N64 controller when everyone else hates it. On this one, the buttons are shoulder buttons. They're real tiny, and you could very, very easily hit both of them at the same time. So there's only one Z button and only one R button and 2 L buttons. So you kind of have to make sure that you constantly have your shoulder button fingers oriented to that, and make sure that they don't drift, so that you're actually hitting the right ones. Because on this side, there's an R button and an L button, which are usually used for opposite functions, and they're right there on the same side. So the fact that this game is using it very little, I was like, yeah, this would be good for the Hori Pad.
Jamaica, number 6.
Fuck.
He won't give it up. Good pass. Players are finding space.
No,
They're passing.
that's my ball. Go. Damn it.
That's intercepted.
Come on. Don't you dare stop this.
Well blocked.
I'm at the clock.
Well taken.
Alright, now you can stop the clock. I don't care. Let's go to halftime. Fucking.
He heads it on.
Alright.
We've reached the end of the
Cool.
first half.
Things are going so well on the scoring department.
0-0.
Yeah, the control stick feels really good, honestly. Really, really like. Alright, let's keep going. I don't care. Do what you gotta do. Just want to throw low to score a goal.
Both teams are ready to kick off the second half. They're using all of the field.
Yeah, no.
They're still in control. Well played.
Son of a bitch. No, not this time. Not this time.
He's looking for an opening. It's
Not
in
happening.
front of
Not
him.
happening.
This is a chance.
Fuck you. Oh, that is not the way I wanted you to kick it. That is not the direction I wanted it to go. He kicked it in like an angle. I just wanted to kick straight towards midfield.
He passes it forward. Where will he pass the ball next? Only one man to beat.
You sure about that?
What
No, again, you do it. You do this thing where you kick it at a shitty angle. I just want you to kick it towards midfield. Don't kick it out of bounds, you dumbass.
1 minute. Could be a chance.
There you go, nice.
They're still in control.
At least he's on the other side of the field, so it's got a long way to go before it goes out of bounds that way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, tic-tac-toe, baby. Look who's got the ball. It's Thrilho.
Jamaica.
Are there moves? Are there fucking jukes and shit?
Plenty of support from the midfield.
There's one of those. I forget what button it was that I did a juke with before, and now I have to remember. Fuck. Just...
Deflection.
Ah, no, suck a dick. No! Right back to him. Jesus.
A chance for
Oh,
goal.
Christ. Stop it.
He passes it forward. Number 13.
Yeah. Thrilho, my boy.
2 minutes since the start of the half. A 1-2.
So that's what that's for.
They've got a nice rhythm going. What
No.
about that pass? Good pass.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball. That's not what I want. No, kick it.
Heads on to the right.
Fucking shoot it.
He heads it on. It's tightly balanced.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul, son. You can't do that. Against the rules. I don't care. Do what you gotta do.
Chance here. He's kept possession.
No.
Good dummy.
Shoot it.
Taps
Ah!
it on. 3 minutes have elapsed. Super strike.
Shoot it. Ah, not a no fucking rebound. That's how you score. That's what I've seen. Is like you score on fucking hell, man. Ah, I don't understand this game. You know what it is too? Is it feels like it's gotten less arcadey and a lot more complex than since ISS, the first one. So that's why I'm like struggling. Is I'm like, oh, I have all this new shit to learn. I have so much more of an intricate, like a realistic game.
Be interesting.
So you can't just score by like, you know, clowning on everybody and taking it to the net and scoring.
Great header.
Yeah! Goal! That's the only time I'm gonna be able to do that. Because I'm so fucking done with this. Alright, that was a good one though. Okay.
Here's the replay.
That was good. Oh, look at the fucking header. Yeah! Yeah, you got him. Alright, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. I'm done. Finish this. No, you know, how long is this? Oh, 13 minutes. No, I'm gonna do 2. I'll do one more game after this.
USA are ahead by 1
Yeah, that's
goal.
totally fine. Yeah!
Passes the ball back. Number 11. Oh,
I'm
bad
gonna play
one.
defense though.
Jamaica.
Oh my god, screw you.
Great ball. A chance
No!
for a goal here.
Defense, I said,
Happy
defense!
with that one. With less than a minute,
Fuck!
USA.
Kick the ball, damn it. Yeah. What you gonna do? Ah, shit.
Where will he pass the ball next? Number 11.
I'm not trying to do like the big angry slide tackle. I'm trying to do like the casual like
Good possession.
like there's my foot. You should be paying attention to where my foot is.
Watch this attack very closely. USA.
Excellent attack. Fucking beautiful. Picture perfect.
Number 11. Number 13.
Ah.
The referee's looking at his watch.
Yeah. Because we don't just have a buzzer.
Passes it on to the right.
I will never let this go.
A chance for a goal here.
No. No. Shit. Don't kick it right off his ass. There we go.
Jamaica.
Ah.
There's no chance of that kind of play.
No, the ball. Not his ankles. Yeah. Nah.
Good pass. They're passing
Yeah.
well. Number 11. He touches it
No,
on.
the other way.
They've got a
That guy.
nice rhythm going.
Is that why? No.
There's the
Time's up
final
anyway.
whistle. USA are the winners. Thank you,
USA
everyone,
for
and
USA.
goodbye.
Throho didn't even get in on that goal. That one bum. Listen to this late 90s pump up jock jams music. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so I got Mexico left to play. And they are also in first. Right? Yeah. 4 points, 1 win and draw. Goal differential 1. 2-1. Yeah. So, a little bit different there. As far as the goals. Yeah, whatever. Alright. One more. Let's see how this goes. I don't care.
This is Tony Gumber providing the commentary for today's game. We have perfect weather here today and a good
Perfect
goal
weather.
scored too.
Lovely.
USA versus
It's
the North, Central
Bring it.
and Caribbean
Heads.
qualifying matches. The game is underway.
Boop.
Well intercepted. Number 16. He passes it forward. They've got a nice
What a
rhythm
waste of
going.
a kickoff, huh?
Players are finding space. Clever move. Good dummy.
Fuck did you just say?
Only one man to beat.
Get it! Oh! You hit it the wrong way. If that was even me that hit it. I don't know.
Number 15. This is a chance.
Yeah! Get him.
They're passing well.
Oh, I'd like to think so.
A chance for a goal here.
No!
Surely it's in. It's
Shit.
in. That was
That's Mexico for you. That's some scoring some goals there.
scored.
That's what it's all about. Oh my god. Hell of a shot. Don't feel bad. Defense let you down.
Mexico are ahead by 1 goal.
Come on.
We've had 1 minute.
They're
passing well.
Come on. Oh, so I forgot to mention this. If you weren't aware, the cover athlete for ISS 98, the first one, the 64 one, didn't have one. But the cover athlete for ISS 98 is actually somebody I recognize. His name is Carlos Valderrama, and I know he's from somewhere in South America. I want to say it's Brazil, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, all it says is international superstar, so it doesn't say his country. But he's got a yellow jersey on. I think it's Brazil. It might be Argentina. I don't know where he's from. But he's got the most amazing, like, big, poofy, blonde and black, like, dreadlocks, sort of, like, big, poofy thing. It's not really an afro, because it's like this Weeping Willow kind of look that he's got. And I realize now that I don't know what I'm supposed to call it, right? But I recognize him because he's in one of the backyard soccer games, the one that I actually had for soccer on the PC when I was a kid. It was the one, it has Major League Soccer players in it, and a couple other people. And I think so, he must have played for some Major League Soccer team. My guess is the Galaxy, I don't know. Because that's a team I can name, besides the Revolution. But he was extremely memorable to me because he had that thing. And I don't know if anybody else remembers that backyard soccer game, because it was I don't think they ever did a soccer one on consoles, so it's not like you could go find one. But if you've never seen this guy, his hair is fantastic. And I looked him up recently while I was doing research for this game, and I was horrified because he has the same hairdo now and the same mustache, and it looks terrible because it's a lot of gray, and he looks just super old. He looks in the cover picture for this game, he looks young and spry and everything like that, and he just doesn't look right when he's got the same exact look but aged what looks like 35 years in 20 years time. It's go look at his hair in oh shit, what a shot. Wow. Did not expect that to go in from that far out. Yeah, go look at his hair. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful haircut that nobody in the entire world, including the same person a couple decades later, could pull off. And then if you want to be depressed, look at him side by side with his current picture, because he looks... It's kind of rough.
He touches it on. They've got a nice rhythm going. He's kept
and I think the thing is that he wouldn't look so weird, it wouldn't look so depressing if it wasn't for the fact that he kept the same haircut. And his age shows in his hair with all the gray that's in there. It's a bummer. Get it! Oh shit! Get it! Ah! Yeah! He couldn't control it. I don't even know if it's fair to call that an own goal though, because there was like 4 or 5 shots in a row right there. It's not like it's his fault, and that's not even the goalie, is it? Yeah, no, that's not the goalie. So why is it his fault? Why is that on him? Sure, I think that realistically, as good as the animation is in this game and how much they talk about it, like there's a bunch of new animations. It looks great, and that's actually something that I've thought of a couple times, and I keep meaning to bring up, is that the graphics in this game, which, you know, still any N64 game that has to be semi-realistic, pales in comparison to anything that, you know, came even in the PS2 era. Maybe not the PS2 era, but you know what I mean. But given, you know, on all things considered, I think that this game actually looks really, really good. The player models look decent, and their kits and everything look pretty good, even if there's not a whole lot of like, this is very rigid. They're like, the clothes and everything themselves are very rigid because it has to be. But animation-wise, which is something that the game brings up, I saw in its promotional material and everything about how it's improved, I think it actually looks really good. It looks really fluid, the way that they dribble and the way that they run and everything. And I think it's always looked like that, but I think it's worth pointing out because I just remembered that they bring that up, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, you're right, you actually did do a pretty good job with this. And it's tough to do it, it's tough to do it with that many players on the field at once too, and how many of the models can be on screen at any one time. So I definitely give them credit on that. It looks really good. And the commentator hasn't been too bad either. I mean, I haven't really been paying that close attention to him, and he said a lot of things that I've heard repeated a bunch of times, but he's not like the annoying. He's into it. He's excited, so he sounds good, but not in an annoying way. So, you know, I do like this commentator actually. He's a lot better than the one in like FIFA 64. I remember, for example. And the thing that I've been noticing about commentaries is, like, I know this is the 64 and I know that they have to cut out a lot of audio, but how can you explain that the one series, just like the soccer games, seem to keep having the most commentary in all of the sports games? So I don't know what everybody else's excuse is. Like, even Madden, who, like, you can pretty much, you're well aware, is known for having John Madden and Pat Summerall on commentary. And compared to the PlayStation versions, which obviously can store just like hundreds and hundreds of lines, the 64 version has like nothing in it by comparison. There's like hardly any voiceover. and hardly any commentary. So I look at it and I go, okay, well, how come the soccer announcer is constantly saying things? I don't know this guy's name, but how come he's the most active commentator? And it seems to be a theme in every soccer game that they actually have a commentator who's constantly talking and has a lot of lines. Even if they're not particularly interesting, his voice sounds pretty good. And I just like, I don't know, it's a thing that I'm going to keep thinking about, honestly, every time I play a sports game from now on, is like, how come all the soccer games have had a lot of lines and none of the other sports games seem to have very active commentators?
He won't give it up. He passes it forward. Number 9. That was predictable.
Come on. Oh, you fucking laid him out, man. You can't do that. I know you can't do that.
This is a golden opportunity.
Yeah, just caught it on the fly. Real easy.
Number 12. He passes it forward. 3 minutes have elapsed. Beautiful defense. Good effort. Number 16. Number 17. They've got a nice rhythm going. There's the whistle.
I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff, no matter how many times they give me the chance to. You saw in the last video, maybe not, I don't know. But you saw in the last video how bad I am at actually understanding how to work it, so.
He passes it forward. Good possession. A chance for a
yeah, there you go.
Number
I'd like
9.
to hold this lead, honestly. I feel good about the last 2 games, even if one game was only in a...
It's a throw into Mexico.
Both games I've played that I've... Wait, no, hold on. So I played 3 games in this tournament. 2 of them included own goals,
He passes it forward.
which includes the 1 draw that I had. So I had 1, was it 1 or 2 real goals last game? Yeah, I already don't remember. I don't know why my memory is so bad when I'm doing this.
To guess the outcome of this match.
My attention span is like so slim.
Number 9.
I'm trying to think of things to say and I don't know. Ah. If I just spend a lot of time dribbling, it's not even really that bad. Fuck.
He passes it forward.
Ah. Yeah.
Unbelievable. There's no whistle.
Oh, unbelievable. Burn.
Players are finding space. Super strike.
Ooh. Nah. Alright.
We're into injury
Blow the whistle, boy.
It's a throw into
Oh, let's hurry this up.
USA.
I don't care. I don't care. Hurry the fuck up.
A new player comes on.
Cool. Kick it. Kick the ball.
Again, straight into
Okay.
the keeper's arms.
Alright, let's just not do anything real stupid. Not that it'll matter, because, I mean, if the game ends in a draw, it just ends in a draw. That's not even like I have to play it anymore.
They're playing very confidently.
Ah!
Surely this time.
Surely this time he'll field it.
He's trapped that nicely. Number 9. He's had a crack.
Get it!
Oh,
Ah, over the goal. Fine.
kick.
Hurry up! Or don't hurry up, or I'm talking like the clock, hurry up and finish the damn
They're
game.
using all of the field.
Referee, blow the damn whistle. Oh my god.
Could be a chance here. It's in front of goal.
No!
That's
Not happening.
They're really
No.
getting stuck in.
He's so dramatic. Kick it. Yeah.
He passes it forward.
Oh, that was a foul, wasn't it? I'm not going to be that guy. All right, game's over. I won. Awesome. So that's ISS 98. You can see, you know, it's a step up from 64. They're fun games. They're perfectly competent games. I think as far as soccer goes, I still think that these guys are the champs on the 64, but I'm not the person to listen to. And by 98, and we'll see how FIFA 99 and ISS 2000 stand up to each other and to these other ones. But as long as you don't play FIFA 64 and you want a soccer game, you really can't go wrong. I think that's all it really comes down to, is that like the soccer games are all Mia Hamm Soccer is out there too. Don't play that one, as far as I've heard. I'll get to that one eventually. But yeah, so far the only bad soccer game that I've really played that I can tell is a really bad game is FIFA 64. ISS 64, FIFA 98, World Cup 98, and ISS 98 have all been perfectly playable and decent soccer games. And next up then is Body Harvest. Body Harvest is really exciting. I've never played it before. It's a really weird, obscure kind of hidden gem for the N64, made by Rockstar when they were still DMA Design, and has a cool, like, you know, sci-fi, time travel, bugs, Starship Troopers kind of thing going on. And I don't know that much about it. I know it's got a lot of Rockstar like notes to it, and I'm really excited to play it. So I'll see you for that maybe tomorrow. I think I'd like to do it tomorrow. But that'll be it. See you when I see you. Thanks for watching.